All right, folks. I believe we are live. Starting a little bit earlier, about 10 minutes early. But the plan here is, as the title and thumbnail applies, we're doing Flying Fat Kids League here, which is titled Preacher's Paradise at the Pulpit for Flying Fat Kids Crazy Fun League. And it's getting rapidly warmer in the garage here. I just did 2 videos, so no need to warm up. This is my 7th day in a row. Tomorrow, I think I'm likely going to be taking off playing and live streaming until probably Thursday. It's possible. I mean, I'm a psycho, so it's possible I get out here, but tomorrow's supposed to be 90. Tuesday's supposed to be 97, and Wednesday's supposed to be 90, which means it'll probably be 100, 105, 110 degrees in here. So I play enough golf. I could use a day or 2 off anyways, playing 7 days in a row. So I think this will be it. So the plan is we're playing Flying Fat Kids League, and Bogey's Backyard has been super generous as of late with the giveaways for his league events, and he's giving away a super nice Carl's Hot Shot hitting strip this week, which I wouldn't mind possibly winning. I was hoping I was going to get lucky last week and win those Hollyland mics, but depending on how this goes and how we're feeling, if I don't get heat stroke by the end of this, we're going to play Flying Fat Kids and then also Bogey's Backyard after. But let's go ahead and get into it at the Pulpit. Let's see what Flying Fat Kid punished us with this week. Thursday, or what am I saying? I'm already delusional. Sunday pins, not Thursday pins. 6-foot gimmies, red tees, so 5,400, I like that. Sunday pins I don't love. 6 foot, not bad. Soft greens, hard fairways, okay, I like that. 11 stimps, 700 feet, calm winds, okay. Not hateful. Not too hateful. I get you got to switch things up and you got to make it fun. But I'm kind of a baby sometimes, so I personally set my leagues up really, really easy. Flying Fat Kid's not as kind, I guess. He was in the chat early. He says, stay in the fairways, you'll score well. We'll see. Wasn't hitting driver the best, those 2 videos I just did. But I feel like now, obviously I want to play well. I feel like now I need that extra bit of competition and like pressure between either SGT or like the tours, or I want to perform well for scramble. So like me and Flying Fat Kid played yesterday for the auto putt scramble, and we both played really well. I played pretty decent with Big Dog too. It just seems like, not that I don't have anything to play for here, but I think as of late it helps having that extra pressure to where like I feel like I need to hit good shots. Here, yeah, I want to play well. If I don't play the best, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but Flying Fat Kid in the chat. All right. The Pulpit, this does look pretty sweet. Clouds look good. Grass is really nice. Fairways look awesome. First hole, par 4. We'll hit the flyover on this one, and then we'll try to get through it in a relatively efficient manner. Look at this hole. I'm thinking it's a little bit dark. I'm sure it looks awesome on your end. It's a little bit dark, so wow, that water looks good. The border. I may need to adjust the lighting slightly when we get to the greens. But let's see what we can do. Flying Fat Kid's been going, where the heck are we going? Flying Fat Kid's been going back and forth with Big Dog about course management, playing smart. Wow, it's only 220. I guess we're playing the Reds. I was getting ready to hit driver. Been trying to play a little bit smarter from what I've been seeing. Where the heck is the green? Is that not the green over there? Oh, 340. That makes more sense. I mean, do we try to force carry this water? I think we do. I think this is what Big Dog was talking about, right? Big Dog saying when your first tee shot of the day is a force carry of about 265 over water, he says go for it. Otherwise, what are you doing? I think that's what he was telling Flying Fat Kid to do. He was saying, Flying Fat Kid, you're being a little bit too conservative as of late. I want to see you start getting aggressive. and really leaning into it. Drive the Green, really fun course. Gonna play it today at some point. Looks like a cool course. This does look pretty awesome, Murph. All right, here we go. This one's for you, big dog. If we drive this green, I'll give you a booyah. Well, could be worse. We cleared it. Obviously, rather sizable on the draw spin there. But we're on a downslope. We're hitting 2. Greenside bunker on a par 4. These stupid things, I just did a video again. I tested again. Anyone playing, these stupid greenside bunkers, I know they say the power percentage is 25%, but that is not right. These greenside bunkers, I guess this is close. The one over here, that's definitely greenside. That's definitely greenside. But these play closer to 50%. Watch what the, you can't even see the percentage because my video's over there. Watch what the difference is between the raw and the game. It's going to be 50%. You birdied it. Found slightly used TP5 picks online. 34 on the way. Not bad, Toast. That's a good deal. All right, what do we got? It's going to come out a little bit right. 36. Almost 37 up a yard. So 38. And then I'm going to add another like 18. So like I'm going to play this as like 45, 50 yards and try to hit it. What's that? 30, 37, 38, and then 18, 48, 54. So I need to hit it like 50. 45, 50 yards. Watch the difference between the raw and the carry here. I chunked it. Close though, but like 27 in the game versus 41. Hit twice as hard on these? Yeah. Again, it depends on like how you set up. Oh, these were soft greens too, weren't they? It depends how you set it up. So like you got to take off. Normal greens usually 5 yards. Soft, you can fly it most of the way there. Hard or firm greens or links probably closer to 10 yards. But I think to get the flag distance, you got to add 50%. At least that's what I've been doing over the past week or so, and it hasn't let me down yet. I know it's all dynamic and stuff, and sometimes like that one, that was tougher. What'd that say it played as? 82%. So maybe that was like a mix between a fairway and a greenside bunker. It's kind of not quite at the greenside, but you get the point. Anyways, 11 feet, playing 10 for opening call. Big Dog says if you're going to miss these, you want to miss them on the high side. We're flying, boys. We're flying for FlyinFatKid's League. Caw. 1 under through 1. Second hole, par 4, 269. We're going to let these fly. Honestly, this is not driver territory. And if I hit this good, it's way over. We're at 256. Yeah, it's got to be. Driver's just dumb. Like, I'm going to still be aggressive, but I can't hit driver. It's going to be a 3-win. Like, I was playing with FlyinFatKid yesterday. I carried. I don't think that'll happen today, but I carried some 280. So if I happen to hit this 260, 270, 280 in the air, I'm like 30 yards over the green. Don't need that tee. Ah, missed it. I mean, even that was a miss hit. Driver was definitely not the play there. Got my square, just gotta do some soundproofing, configure my space, and I'll be in the game. Soft greens, 11 stems. How are you finding the square these days? I saw some people talking about extreme right shots happening randomly. I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, for $700, Alan, it's still like FlyinFatKid was the one who originally put it that way. I've been talking about how good it is, but it's the best value in sim golf. Yeah, I've had my biggest downside. One, it doesn't have club head speed still. Two, I would say one out of every 75, 100 shots, I get a tee read to where the square locks onto the tee and it goes like 10 yards instead of the ball. That sucks when you're playing competitive. And two, like every once in a while you'll get a pretty severe misread, but that honestly happens with all launch monitors. No launch monitor is perfect, and especially for 700, you got to give it some more variance. But all in all, 99% of the shots are going to be dead on if you're using the TP5 picks. Like there's really not a whole lot to complain about for the price point. No subscription, it's pretty insane. 25. How much is 9 degrees left? And we're on an upslope, I guess there. 24 out of the rough. We'll give it another yard. 25. Land this like just over 20. Call, let's go. I think that's due to not being aligned from what I've seen. I think he was saying, like, from where that I read that, he was saying, like, severe, like, 30 spin access to the right. I don't know. They're very few. It's like 1% of the shots. They're few and far between. You can see a couple, like, I had one the other day when I was playing with Big Dog. I hit a 6-iron, and it went, like, 125 when I usually play that to, like, 190 in the air, and it felt like a good strike. Maybe it didn't feel as good as it was. I have a hard time believing the 6-iron went 126. So you'll get those, but even like higher end units, they'll still have misreads. So if you're really like tuned in with your swing and what it should be, you'll probably scratch your head on a couple shots, but most of the time it's just us and our swing. Such a step up from the R10. It's way better than the full swing rig at the bar. 100%. Easily the best value launch monitor. Nothing else is close, all things considered. I agree. And I think it punches not only nothing else in the price category between the $700 price, no subscription, the fact that they integrated TP5 balls so you can just go to a store and buy these, or on Amazon. Like the MLM2 Pro, you need to keep buying their proprietary, more expensive balls, which aren't as premium. This was huge. I was saying it when they did it, they cut off a massive revenue stream by opening up the capability to use TP5 picks, because obviously they're not making any money when I go on Amazon and buy these picks balls. Which is awesome. I feel like every step of the way, people have complained about like support and like customer service, but in my opinion, from my experience, every step of the way, they've done things to where it benefits the customer with the customer in mind. Versus some of the other launch monitor companies, they do it, which I don't necessarily blame them, but they do it to try to squeeze money out of their customers the most they can. With the higher price units, the $200 to $400 yearly subscription fee to be able to use other softwares, buying their balls, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I get occasional misreads with the Pro T, so it's absolutely correct. I'm certain part of the original business model was the sale of balls. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you consider that, it's pretty generous, and they definitely are keeping their customer base happy and keeping them in mind when they're making these kind of decisions. All right, what did I say? Just over 20? I don't understand that either. So that launched 0.5 right with like very minimal spin access. It was a good distance. Big Dog's mentioned that before, that those type of shots, 9 degrees, that's a ton. That thing should have shot way left, and it just didn't. Maybe because of the loft, it stays straighter, but like something like that came out pretty much where I was aimed. So I don't know. There's some stuff, that's GSPro. There's some kind of stuff where kind of you scratch your head and say, how does a 9.7 degree slope come out that straight. I don't know, but birdie putt, 10 footer. Got some good amount of break on this bad Larry. It's probably a little too much. We'll go with that. All right, we're doing something. Caw. 2 under through 2. Really not even hitting it that great either. Third hole, par 3, 136. Up about 3 into the wind and soft greens. I think I'm going to go 9. Do not think pitch and wedge will quite get there. .136 on the dot. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It hit the fringe that are firm, and that took a massive bounce. That was so close. Yeah, it was. I aimed too far right and didn't draw back. But if that was like an inch away from being near perfect. If that hit the green instead of the fringe there, that would have just stuck. Oh well. Let's putt it. It's going to come out 0.3 left. We got 6, 12, 18, down 5, so it's playing 13. It's going to come out left, and it's breaking not a ton, but breaking right to left, and it's downhill, so it's going to break a touch more. We'll try that. 13 footer. Par's here good, so I don't need to get super aggressive with this. I mean, I get it's the red tees, but these have all just been right in the heart of the cup. Some days the putters work and some days they don't. Nice putt, appreciate it. Dreaded fringe bounce. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but hey, better eye 11 under. We're 3 under through 3. Could certainly be worse. Fourth hole, par 4, 322. Pretty narrow fairway here. I do not follow the, like this is really, if I'm really trying to, if I had like money on the line, I don't know if I'd be hitting driver here. This is pretty narrow, and you got to go over these trees. But I definitely do not subscribe to the big dog conservative methodology. If I'm hitting driver good, that's a strong point in my game. I'm sending it and deal with the repercussions if I don't hit it good. Kind of like that. When that's supposed to draw, that could be trouble. This may be a sim drop. Get lucky. Not bad ball speed, 159.4. Just left the face a bit open. What was the club path on that? Still into out. Are we? Oh, I think we're clear. We're in front of the tree. I think we're actually good. 82 deep rough, so it's going to take a lot of spin off, and we need another 16 yards. So that puts us up to 92, 98. Approach wedge. Want to hit this about soft greens, 90, 95. $84, go. Babied it. That was not a hard shot either. All right, maybe a little chippy chip action. 15 yards into an upslope, so it's going to land soft. We're on a 11-degree upslope into an upslope on soft greens. This thing's basically just going to land and stop. So we can get away with about, I don't know, really like a yard or two less. We're in the rough. 15, 16, 17. Try to hit this like 14 or 15. $14. Oh, right in the heart of it too. 15 would have gone in. Go figure after Monday. Granted, I didn't hit wedges the whole time, but my wedges have been pretty good this week after hitting 700 shots on Monday. All right, par there. 5th hole, par 4. We're 3 under through 4. This looks like there could be some trouble up here. We're sending it though. Gonna try to give this one a little bit extra. Hopefully we carry that OB water. Be so bad it's good. Oh no. Well, 160 ball speed, but I got worried about leaving it right again. Huh. We kind of have a window. 114, deep rough. So what's that? 1122. I'm just going to hit a pitching wedge. It's going to come out left. We'll aim a little bit right. I'm just going to hit a full pitching wedge out of here. This may be... That should be through that V. May be kind of dumb here, but... We got it to work. Oh, we got it to work! Oh, no! Oh, no! That's about as good as that could have gone. I almost hold that from the deep rough out of the trees. Seems like the golf gods may be on my side today. That was insane. I hit it too firm. That would have been a heck of a birdie. That was... I mean, that was a very lucky shot. No argument about it. But the way the result of that was one of the better shots I've hit in a long time. Nice shot. Appreciate it. That was pretty nuts. Oh, man. That was a makeable birdie putt, too. I just hit it too much. Six-hole par 4. Over these trees. Yep. There it is. That's what we're looking for. 284 raw, 160.8. 302 in the game, 314. That was the best one I've hit all day today. That's one of the better raw carries I've had. Almost 285 in the air. That was squared up better. 19 yards, pretty significant upslope, and we're short-sided, but we'll go there. 19 out of the rough, up about 3, so 22. It's probably about a 23, like a 23-yard shot. I want to hit this about 20. That was a bomb there, folks. That was a bomb. That'll probably be the best drive. Baby draw. That'll probably be the best drive I hit today. I don't know if I can beat that. Oh, 30. I wanted to make sure. That hill was kind of daunting. I don't know if I'd get over it. That was 10 yards too much. Birdie putt, though. 24 feet. May need to throw up some gang signs. We'll try that. That may not even be enough. I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. $133, down 5 with a little bit of a helping wind. 128. It's got to be a pitch wedge, but I don't need to swing that hard. Honestly, it's like a 90-95% pitch wedge, but I'm not good enough to take 5% off, so. May work. Caught it a little thin. We're going to putt it again. So perfectly flat lie. We've got 15 playing 18. It's going to be pretty straight. A little bit pulley on these putts. I mean, we're stringing pars together, but after that start, 300 through 3, now we've had 4 pars in a row. 8th hole, par 5, 391, but it's up almost 20 yards. It is getting rather steamy in the garage. This is cool. That's like a double fairway up there. Do I aim further right? I mean, I got fairway up there. Just in case. We'll go right there. 160. 160.3, but 26 spin access to the left. Not ideal. But for a par 5, got 120 into it. Out of the rough, up 6. Pitching wedge, maybe? So 126. 10% would be 12. Yeah. I mean, it's either a harder pitching wedge or a softer 9, but... Oh, go. Kind of dug down on it. That's insane. What did I say about those golf gods? Oh, man. That's a booyah. That is a booyah. That's insane. That's just silly. That is just silly. Oh, man. Someone clip that and send it to Flying Fat Kid. Oh, man. We almost did it, too, through those trees. Same club, too, that pitching wedge. Oh. Can I replay that in the tournament mode or no? Replay, there we go. Well, that's one of the better shots I guess I've hit. Oh, man. All right, we'll do landing. I gotta buy a lottery ticket, I guess. That's crazy. All right. Now, why is it's not letting me? I can't move my ball now on the tee. That's strange. Try to do a replay, and now the tee location won't move. Appreciate it, boys. That was crazy. Someone sent Flying Fat Kid a message. A little booyah Big Bird. That makes up for some of the pars. That's just silly. Low in the face. Go. Where are we going? Hole out to a low tee shot, 225. All right. Deep rough is going to be 21%. 83 up 2, so 85, and then another 16. So 95, 101. It's going to come out right. The wind's going to push it left. Approach wedge. It's right at it. Oh, that stupid fringe bounce again. I wonder. I mean, I'm definitely. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not playing bad, but honestly, I'm not like. I was kind of saying at the beginning how those SGT more like tour rounds or like the scramble. You kind of have a little more pressure and anxiety, and you want to perform better. This is kind of I'm just like working my way around. But if I came out here after not playing 7 days in a row and actually like really trying to score, I wonder what I'd be at now. But 6 under, not too bad. Kind of just having fun with it. 16 footer. Let's go. Caw. 7 under through 9. 10th hole par 4, 338. I don't want to speak too soon. We're in second place. We may be able to work our way up towards first. Per usual, though, all comes down to the tee shots and holing out pitching wedges from 130. That's not fairway. FlyinFatKid's, go back like 5 minutes. Sandbagger.
FlyinFatKid tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Hosel is a sandbagger.
Thanks, FlyinFatKid. Did like Bogeyman send you a message or something? I just I don't know if you saw it. Maybe that's what you sent the super chat for. Check out hole number 8. Check out hole number 8. What just happened? I mean, it's the red tees, but kick left. Surprised I didn't go that far. 800 backspin, 159. The ball speed's not bad. I mean, 301 in the game, but only 247 raw. That would have been nice if it drew a little more. Pull out on 8. That was pretty nuts. I hit it crazy too. It was what, like 2 holes before that? I was in the deep rough going through a very little gap in the tree, and I hit a pitching wedge, and I almost holed that. It was right at it and came up just short, I think it was. And I was like, wow, that's one of like the best shots I've hit in a while. It was really lucky. And then like 2 holes later, I hit the pitching wedge again and did that. Little holy hole for a booyah eagle. All right, deep rough, 43. This is going to be, we're on a downslope. This is going to be tough to get to stop even with these soft greens. So that's going to play another 8 yards. So 42 up to 50. Probably want to land this about 40, 45. I'm kind of worried. Big Dog was saying he's gone through stretches where he's playing well. These past like 3-4 days have been playing pretty well, and I'm planning on taking a few days off here. Almost kind of like wishing I didn't have to do that and just keep the better playing going, but go. All right, that fringe boost helped us a little there. I got scurred, took too much off. Birdie putt though. I've also rolled. I've holed like 5 pretty long putts already, which does not happen. Try that, 23 feet. That's probably going to be. Did we get another one? Oh. Wow. All right, that's a bogey. Back to reality. There goes the scorecard. Better eye may be safe. Man, we had a clean scorecard going too. Look at that. We went 3 birdies in a row, 4 pars in a row, eagle, birdie, and then a fortunate bogey there. Hopefully that's the only one. 11th hole, par 4, 375, down 17. Uh-oh. That could be wet. Okay, it's fine. Run, baby, run. That's so lucky. .318 with a duck hook. Do I chip this? The heck is this? 104 feet, down 11? So 90, it's going to be like 30. I think I'm chipping this. It's going to be like a 25, 30-yard chip. All right, what's this green doing, though? We'll just go at it. Hit the like button for a great guy trying to beat Big Dog. Power draw. I don't know about that. But yeah, do hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, 25, 30 yards here. .24, need to be 30, I guess. That was for eagle. I don't know. Would you guys putt that from 100 feet? This is a much more manageable now, though. I feel like from 100 feet, I could possibly have putted that off the green. This is a more manageable birdie putt. Got a little bit of a slider. 13 playing 12. I missed it. Big Dog not be happy with that. I missed that on the low side. Par, though. Par 4. Chip is a safe play. I mean, that seemed more manageable. This is a cool course, FlyinFatKid. Helps when I'm like holing out pitching wedges and whatnot, and I'm 6 under. But this is a well-designed course. Not the easiest. Like, luckily, I've been keeping things for the most part in play, but there's definitely a lot here where you can get yourself in trouble pretty quickly. Kind of low on the face. Don't go in the bunker. Sit. 46. $46 out of the rough, up about 3, so 49, and then another 2-3 yards, so like 51. I want to hit this about 45, just a touch more. $35. Fringe bounce. I don't know why I'm babying these wedges now. I'm getting scared, not trusting them. That's like 10 short. $23 playing $26. It's going to pick up some speed in terms of break at the cup, but uphill. No! Gave it a run. That didn't feel like a degree pull. Knew I could score, keep it in the fairway. Kind of cooling off here a little bit, but that hole out was really cool. Still 6 under. I mean, we're in second place. I thought we'd have a chance to catch better eye, but those chances are dwindling here. All right, water left. Tons of room over there. Sit. Little toey. 85, 87, and then probably like another 9. Rather go approach wedge, give it a little bit extra, make sure we clear this water. And this about 90, 95. Toey, but oh, this is an eagle putt? This is a par 5? All right, let's get another eagle here for another booyah. Low side dummy, I know. Don't tell Big Dog. Just send Big Dog the hole out. Don't send him that one. That was a chicken head putt. Let's try not to have another chicken head putt. 20 playing 19. Might be too much there, but at least if that misses, it'll be on the high side, I think. I didn't hit it. Go! What a pansy effort for eagle. Caw-caw. It's kind of a deflating caw-caw. That wasn't that hard of a putt. All right, clear second now. We were tied before with Oobsy, Frank, something. I think we can still get, we got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got 5 holes. I think we can get at least 2 or 3 birds. Get a reload on the water and Diet Coke. I will say, obviously the heat is not super pleasant to be playing in a hot box, but you can swing it even if you don't even really go after things. We're up to 85.3. Even if you don't really go after things, like just the balls being warmer, you being with like a sweat going, everything just goes further and you can swing it better. I'll definitely, if I had to pick between 15 degrees with that Mr. Buddy heater thing going, like I had been, versus this, yeah, this is kind of uncomfortable. They're both uncomfortable, but I'm taking this all day long. Get going. Albatross, not an eagle? You're swinging more free? Did I? No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't look. That wasn't a 5, was it? It was. Wow. Wow. I thought that was an eagle. Honestly, I was celebrating. So when like the birdie par whatever popped up, I didn't even look at it. That's nuts. You're right. Wow, that's a 2 on a 5. That's a first. That's insane. That's my first ever albatross. I didn't even see it. I'll have to watch the replay. I didn't even see the albatross pop up. That's cool. Huh. I assumed it was a, I thought it was a 2 on a 4. So that was a, what's an albatross then? That wasn't even a booyah. That was a booyah times 2. Huh. Honestly, FlyinFatKid, I probably would have watched it back, but I don't know if I would have realized that until I watched it back. I just thought that was an eagle. All right, 78. Let's have a little zippy zip 56 here. Oh. Wind's going to push it that way, and they fade. Touch over 75 will be perfect. Ow. Spin hard. Nuked it. 10 too much. Everything's just flying. So this will be a 33 footer. I think I chipped this. $11. Probably hit this about 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there. Too much. That really just butters my biscuits right there. Such an easy shot, such bad execution. Like double what I wanted to do there. Now it's a hard putt. That was a chicken head chip right there. 22 or 21 playing 23. Stay up. Sorry, big dog. When I said I wanted to get a couple birdies, that did not include a bogey. Awesome, Albatross. Good round going. I'm playing this tomorrow morning before work. Appreciate it, Jay. Layout-wise, it's not the easiest, but the way that FlyinFatKid's set it up with the soft greens and the red tees, it's not too bad. I'll have to change the, I'll have to put that Albatross in the title after. All right, this one has a chance. Too far left. Oh no, that might skip in the water. Oh, it landed on the green. Thank the golf gods. If that hit the fringe, that may have bounced in the water. That landed on the green and it was soft. But yeah, FlyinFatKid, I am swinging freer just because I have confidence because I've been hitting driver over the past 3-4 days. I've been hitting driver better, so I know I can do it. And like, yeah, some of these are overdone or whatnot. It's just more so I think than free. It's the confidence that's freeing me up, if that makes sense. It's like when I'm not hitting it well off the tee. I'm such a big momentum player in terms of drive. Like I call it, I don't know, too much of my ego tied up in hitting driver well or whatever. It's just like if I'm not hitting driver well, everything else in my game suffers. And when I'm hitting driver well and I'm putting myself in good spots, it trickles over to everything else. 14, it's going to come out left. What's this green doing? It should be fine. We'll go a little bit right. Not that much. Right there. 14. I want to hit this about 10. That's 13. Oh! Caw. All right, we erased the bogey for the time being. Back to 7. We've been at 7 like 3 different times now. 120. Choke down. Pitching wedge. Honestly, I'm gonna give this a little bit extra. 115 would be perfect, but I want to make sure I get over that water in case of a miss hit. So I'm probably gonna go for closer to 120. It'll be long, but at least it'll be dry. Missed a great shot. It was on hole number, what was it, number 8? Yeah, hole number 8. And I hit a really good one too, triple threat. If you go back, I don't remember which hole it was. It was like maybe 2 or 3 holes before it. Maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, or 6, maybe even 7, somewhere in there. I was in the deep rough through trees, and I hit a pitching wedge, and it almost went in. And then like 2 holes later, you'll see. Kind of thinned it. It's going to be long, but it's dry. Something like that. That's an easy like course management decision where you say, all right, this is just a sucker pin. You just can't go after that. You got to put something a little bit longer and safe. Wow, 20 playing 13. Big dog call these a bendy one. This is a bendy one. I got to work on my Australian New Zealand accent. I don't even know. That might not be enough. 13. I'm going to have it feel closer to 10. This thing can get away from you pretty quick. I think that line was good. I just babied it there. So I think the speed, I know I missed it on the low side, but I think that was more so speed because I don't want to blast it by. All right, 2 holes left. Better out, you're safe. Unless I get another albatross. 17th hole, par 4. Anyone tuning in, I'm going to do Bogey's backyard right after this. So I'm going to play another 18 and then call it a day. All right, this one has potential too if we clear this tree. Little toey. Little toey. .31 out of the rough. It looks like we're short-sided at the pin, but we're not. We actually have some room to work with. So, like 33 and a half, and then another, call it 2 yards, so 35. I want to hit this about 30-ish. Too much. Go and leave all those short because I was babying them, and I put too much on that one. All right, this one's a putt. 12-footer for bird. Man, that inner circle, again, that wasn't a tough shot. Inner circle would have been such an easy birdie. I've probably left 4 or 5 strokes on the table at this point. It's kind of in a bowl. I don't really know what this thing's doing. Wow, that came out so soft. Well, we're kind of fizzling out score-wise, but this has been a very fun, rather eventful round. I'll take second place. I'll get a win one of these times, Flying Fat Kid. Oh. Swiped across it. Kick left. .121. It's going to come out right. We got tree trouble. Deep rough, so that's another 24. 145. I'm just going to hit a hard 9. It may catch. It'll probably catch this tree here, but I feel like we may get lucky, and this probably has a better chance than trying to hit like a finesse punch 8. Now, it wasn't that hard of a 9. Go! Come on, let's make a putt. For eagle, this is a par 5. These red tees are deceiving. A little shook up. Can't do those things anymore. A little shook up. I shouldn't. I can't do those. What do you mean, triple threat? Does look like a great round. I struggle with that triple. Playing for the par. Tough mentally. Can't hit most greens in 2 if I swing driver. You saying like score on these courses or what? So basically 24 playing 36. And it's really not breaking. I'm gonna go one. I was gonna go one click left, but this dot here on the ball is moving right, so we're just gonna go right at it. Come on, don't leave it short for eagle. 36. Well, we didn't leave it short. Did I do my math wrong on that? Or I just hit it way too hard? That was another 100%. Unless this goes in, that was a 100% another stroke I just left out there. Oh well, what are you going to do? 20 playing 26. This is going to go from an eagle to a possible par. No. Possible bogey. Stop. Stop. Someone start that circus music. It's on like a, they call these things like a turtleback. It's like if you don't get the speed perfectly right, you can't get it inside the circle. Thanks a lot, Flying Fat Kid. Way to ruin a good round here. That's a weird putt. All right, that was eventful. Oh, using my driver on every hole. Big Dog has me rethinking life. I think it was downhill, like the hole in Jurassic Park. It was definitely uphill, but as soon as you got to the cup, it was downhill, which is strange. Like that one, I left it. I said, all right, I'm going to leave this a little bit shorter, and it still got there. That's a weird putt. This should be a cool looking stats, though. So, from the Pulpit for Flying Fat Kids League, I like the designer, too. Hosel Rocket TO. Good name. A little bit of an imposter, but good name. What we end up? 6 under? We bounced around that 7 under. We were in clear second. Now I think we're tied for second or third, possibly based on the rollback. I kind of let my foot off the gas there, but stats. So they don't even have anything for, why does it say Eagles? 8 pars, 6 birdies, 1 eagle, 3 bogeys, 318 longest drive, 297 average, 158, 160, 71 feet of putts, 29 putts, 1 sand save, hour and 7 minutes, 13 out of 18 greens in regulation, and 2 out of 15 fairways. I mean, I guess they just toss in the eagle with the albatross, but that's definitely a 2 on a 5, which is not an eagle. 3 on a 5 is an eagle. BYB League, yep, I do right now. Looks like you have to play well. Over my back injury now, fingers crossed. Love the course. Yeah, it was a good course, Flying Fat Kid. Good pick, per usual. Sorry, over the last couple weeks I've been slacking playing these leagues, but next week's going to be a tougher one too, in terms of playing everything I want to play. If I take off until Thursday, it's just going to be so hot. Even now, we're creeping up there in temperature, and I am drenched, but eventful. Anyone want a good, go check out that 8th hole. You want to see some magic. Bogey's backyard time. He always sets it up with some crazy elevation. White tee, so another shorter course, 52.75. Saturday pins, 5-foot gimmies. Normal, hard, 604. Actually, it's not too bad. Usually he's in like a couple thousands in terms of elevation. 11 stimps. Probably going to overdo some of these approach shots going from soft to normal. Dubai was awesome. Set for night mode. Yeah, Dubai's awesome too. That course is so good. Triple threat. If you're still in here, when are we playing? Let's do a scramble. Live stream or not, your choice. I think as soon as you play once, you'll realize how much fun it is and how you play good, you play bad, it doesn't matter. I get it can maybe be a little bit daunting if you don't think your game's quite there, but I mean, any of us can have a good day or a bad day. It's more just about playing with someone, having fun, or multiple people. I think you play once, whether, like I said, we do it a live stream or not. I will say the live stream's a little bit daunting. I can understand that, but once you do it the first time, it's a ton of fun watching it back after you play. So personally, I would say we'll do an easier course and we'll do like the forward tees and we'll just have fun. And if not, we can just do it offline on Discord. But I can guarantee you there's a 95% possibility as soon as you just play that first one online, whether it's with me, Flying Fat Kid, D-Lud, or all of us together, you'll be hooked and you'll be wanting to play multiple times a week. All right, Bogey's backyard, Mira Vista Country Club. First hole, par 4. We'll hit the flyover on this one. This is a crazy opening hole. Look at that downslope going into the green. I mean, I shot 14 over round 2 of pro this week, so driver will get in trouble if you're offline a bit. Online's a blast to play. It's just so much fun. Like, I watched back yesterday. Me and Flying Fat Kid played. It's just so much fun after the fact. It's a ton of fun playing, but it's also fun after. You have any, like, funny moments where, like, someone shanks it or someone holds it out and makes a crazy shot. It's so cool having things kind of captured, and you can go back and watch things after. It's, like I said, possibly a little bit daunting doing it for the first time, but once you do it, and if we do it online, you're going to be really glad that you did. Not my first rodeo. Where the heck are we going? All right, that's not going to happen. This is not a driver hole, but we're hitting driver. I mean, what the heck are you supposed to do here? I guess we'll do that. $57 spin access. Try to give that one a little extra. That looks relatively flat. $64 out of the rough. This one I just kind of want to get through and hopefully get lucky with Bogey's Backyard's raffle. Again, he's giving away. The guy's super generous with his prizes. He's given away already, like the past couple weeks, he gave away like a rangefinder, which is probably like $100 to $200. Last week was the Hollyland mics, which are like $120. And this week he's giving away a Carl's Hot Shot hitting strip, there's two different versions. There's the foam one and the gel one. I think the foam's like 260 and the gel one's like 280. So this prize this week is almost $300 he's giving away. It's pretty nuts. Another babied wedge. All right. Apology. Who's the designer here? Oh, Pac-Man? It's a Pac-Man course? Apologies, Pac-Man, but that's better. Dots are a little bit tough to see. I'm not going to toil over these putts a whole lot. Like I said, I kind of just want to play this and then take a rest for the day. 35 playing 13 up, so 48. Bogey. Second hole, par 4. Watch the little opening lines. 3 would have went long, power draw. You're 13th? Honestly, I may need to open up a bag of chips here. I'm starting to kind of get a headache. It's getting so warm, a little lightheaded. Chug some water. Ah. Better. Didn't get much on it, but $105. Tip for you guys playing, especially if you're just playing like off stream or whatever, play some music. Like I have an earbud in. It's kind of some upbeat music really helps. You wouldn't think it makes that big of a difference, but I know for streams you can't play it over a speaker, but like I'm just listening to Spotify in an earbud. The upbeat music really does help. $100. This could be pretty good. Ugh. Oh! Well, either the square picked up the club data. That felt pretty good. Either that was a dead straight shot with 0 side spin, or the square slightly missed it. I find it hard to believe that was dead straight with no side spin, but it's possible. Five feet for bird. Get that bogey back. I want my bogey back, bogey back, bogey back. I want my bogey back, bogey back, bogey back. Caw-caw. Back to even. All right, 106. Same thing. 100-yard shot. Wind's going to neutralize the draw just a touch. Oh, sit. Toey, 2000 side spin with an approach wedge. All right, this one, 50%. So I got to add another 8 yards onto this. So it's 16, playing 24, 25. I want to land this about 20. Not 26. It's almost 50% though. 26 raw, 14 in the game. That's just below 50% there. Almost hold that. 10-footer. Good par save. What's this leaderboard looking like? 16 under, JT Walsh. Big Dog's 15 under. Jeez. Jamie knew you played this one. Better. 269 raw. Kick left. $70. Downslope. Out of the rough. Go. I think it's a straight putt. Straight-ish. 26 playing 30. Fifth hole, par 4. 317. Low in the face. I guess, though, I mean, I was supposed to draw. Not a horrendous miss, all things considered. 56 out of the rough, up 7. 58. Probably 60. Landed about 55. $53. Generous bounce there from the fringe. Caw. Par 5. Wow. $275 raw. Draw more. Good layup, I guess. Yeah, we're out of the rough. I almost took the 4 hybrid out. We'll just go 3 wood. Oh. No. Short-sided. Out of the rough. 38. 41. Gotta land this about 40. Hit it 40. Little fringe bounce. That probably would have been pretty good if it didn't catch the fringe. Eight-footer. What are we hitting? This for birdie. Caw. 97. Down about a yard. Oh, I nuked it. Get down. I wanted like 90. The balls be flying right now, folks. Oh. $200 through 7. 8th hole par 4. 225. All right. I mean, these firm fairways, I may even go. I think 3 wood. If I hit it even halfway decent, 3 wood's too much. I think I can go 4 hybrid. Just a touch toey. Get lucky. $28 downslope. We got to do a little floppy doppy here with the 60, I think. $28, probably playing about 30. Probably want to hit this about 25 with the 60. Or 34, way too much. You guys got quiet on me in the chat. That works. Call. Oh, I'm getting tired. Kind of a dumb line, but let's see what happens. Could be worse. Little chippy chip. Still young, no reason to be tired yet. Yeah, but this shirt, I don't know if you can see it, this shirt is soaked. I need, which I'm going to do, I say that, but I need a couple of days off. Today's 7 days in a row. I think maybe too much. Caw. All right, 4 under after 9. 10th hole, par 4, 329, playing 309. Six rounds yesterday, playing again a bit. Yeah, but you're a maniac, Boogeyman. It's like I'm not going after driver. It's just when I'm swinging driver hard, that's what takes the most out of you. Those driver swings and the longer irons. I could play par 3 courses all day. Draw. Kick left. Good boy. That's like a 75% driver. 36. Downslope, into a downslope. Hit this about 30. or 21. Some of these touch shots, not quite there, but kind of just going through the paces. $15-footer. Ah, par 5. Hit more shots per round than I do. Hello on the more shots. Not because you hit them, I can relate. I would say, though, I don't disagree with you. And I know, I get it. I'm a lot younger, so I don't have much to complain about. However, I will say the differences in ball speed. Oh boy. The ball speed does make a difference in terms of me. Even these like 75% drivers, they do take it out of you. I don't know about this one. '87 spin access, 8 backspin. I think we're gonna call that a misread. 8 backspin. No good options here. I hate backspin. How do you think those dots are consistent as far as curve, up, down, speed, etc. on the greens? Consistent in terms of what? Yeah, I hear you. You don't have the ball speed, you're swinging as hard as you can. I mean, in terms of like across GSPro, yeah, it's just it comes down to kind of an art to reading them. I don't think like oh boy. um, I don't think in terms of like when like the green I was saying about the greenside bunkers, they say 25%, they play 50. I don't think the dots are like tricking you like that. So in terms of that, I think they're consistent. But what the heck are we doing? I just need to get in play. As much as I want to blast it through there, we're gonna hopefully go out this way, hit like a 9-iron, and just get ourselves to where we're playing the actual hole again. Don't do it. Probably gonna hit this 9 again. What are we putting for? Bogey after all that? 26 playing 23. It's probably too much. Too much. Too much, too much, too much. Bad hole. Double. Double. 4 under to 2 under. Judgment for putts lately, I can't seem to trust them. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think they're. It's like I don't think there's variance in terms of like how they react. It's just some days you can like your brain is just seeing the line and you're reading the dots correctly. Some days you aren't, or even like possibly a week of not reading them right, like kind of thing. But yeah, I don't think it's like the dots are showing a certain speed and they break more or less on the course or whatever. I think that's consistent. It's just like I said, kind of an art to reading them. Some days you have an eye for it, and some days you don't. 100 yards. '95. Go. Ugh. I don't know if this is greenside or not. It looks like it. Almost went in. There's some. Geez, these are. This is a tricky course. This is not very straightforward. We're going that way. Toey. Get there. .38 out of the rough. Place about 35-ish. 27. Go. I think the dots are still running the same. They just putting. Help a few weeks ago. HLA matters even more on long putts. Back catching up. Tommy Fleetwood with the Travers. He's still in first place. There will be some variance, I will say, in terms of obviously the stimps. There's a big difference in how much they break on the stimps, and also slightly less. But the soft greens obviously are going to play a little bit slower and not break quite as much versus like hard or firm. That's definitely a thing. 35. Probably too much break. And downhill putts break a lot more than uphill putts do. So this is 12 feet uphill. It's going to come off pretty straight. Always going to play more break if it's downhill. Oh! See, like there? That one, it was still braking, but because it was so far uphill, you got to hit it hard enough, it just stays. It has this pace just to stay on line. This probably isn't driver. .258 playing .250. Whoa, 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 whoa. Barely made contact with it. Get through it. Play us about 10-ish. 13 sit. Caw. Hasn't started well. He's had 3 bogeys the first 4 holes. I feel like the crowd was Tommy to win or Keegan. Tommy's never won a tour event, right? I'm pulling for him too. I like Fleetwood. Good day of sports. I'm going to watch that. I got to work out. But I'm going to watch that. And then Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Should be a good one. D-Lud, I don't really have a dog in the fight, so to speak. So D-Lud's a big Thunder fan. So for his sake, he would keep saying that a championship will do a lot for the city. For his sake, I hope that the Thunder win. But Game 7, regardless, it'll be a good one. Going 9. .30 playing .32. I pushed it. Pars aren't bad. Man, it's another one. It's really can't even hit driver. Fast fairway. See that? Put yesterday from About 20 feet, dots moving ones. Used to never win out of the circle for speed. And it didn't turn an inch straight the whole way. Tie with you now. Do for work. It's sales related. No offense, Jay, but I don't get into personal information. I was actually talking to Big Dog about it the other day before we scrambled. I feel like at a certain point, I err on the side of less is always more. Like at a certain point, there's some people that have like their full names out there, and like at a certain point, people ask like, all right, how tall are you? What do you weigh? What's your eye color? What's your birthday? At a certain point, and like they know what state you're in. At a certain point, you might as well just put your license out there for everyone. And most of you guys are pretty cool, but there are some wackos that are out there. So less is more. I do have a pipe dream of maybe in the next decade of making enough on YouTube to where I can kind of do that full time, or at least more of a actual part time revenue basis instead of $3 a day, but not anywhere close to that. Huck off. Take that, flying fat kid. Take that. All right, can we hit driver? Par 5. Cool course, not a massive fan the way this is laid out. Like every single tee shot, it's either a massive dog leg or you're like right up against trees. We're petering out here. We're petering out, but that thing's running. $190. Usually this would be a 6. I think I'm gonna hit a 5. But yeah, basically as much as I would like it to be YouTube, and I put like full-time amount of hours I spend every single week doing this, it's full-time job type of hours, if not more. And as much as I would like it to be my full-time job, it's not. Sit. Should have hit a 6. That was a smooth baby draw swing 5. Hit this about 10. Or 8. As any consolation, though, Jay, you're not the first person who's asked, and I've said the same thing every time, so has nothing to do with you asking or being too intrusive or anything. I just say the same thing to everyone. Same thing even with like where I live. There's a reason why I just say I live in New England, which is a pretty open-ended answer of a pretty big area. No. All right, final hole. Possibly last hole here until maybe Thursday. It's supposed to be, I mentioned it at the beginning, but today's pretty warm. Today's probably close to 90, high 80s outside. Tomorrow's supposed to be 90. Tuesday's supposed to be 97. Wednesday's supposed to be 90, and then after that, for like the next like week and a half, it's supposed to be down in the 70s. So it's going to go from 97, 90 on Wednesday down to like 70, 75 on Thursday. So I recorded 2 videos earlier. I'm good in terms of Monday and Wednesday for videos. I may not be out here. I may be doing some putting streams until Thursday. All right, this is dumb, but we're going to do it. Well, if we're going to do this, might as well move over on the tee box, right? What's this V-Sync? What'd I do? How do I get rid of that? Cam clip, fast forward, shadow more, shadow less, mulligan, switch hand, 3D grass. What the heck did I press? FPS, is that it? Was it F? No, I got rid of it anyways. Sorry, I should have just clicked. Likely won't go dead straight, so that's probably a pretty safe place to be right at that water. Oh! That was wild. Not exactly the drive I wanted to finish on. $113, up 8. Choke down pitching wedge. Took too much off it, I think. Jeez. This may be a wedge shot. Yep, it's a wedge shot. Oh, come on. Where the heck's my grid lines now? What the heck did I do? Gee, I pressed apparently multiple buttons. All right, part end it. Not hateful. 4 under. I think we beat Flying Fat Kid. Need a 3-putt. I think we beat him. What, we beat you by 1, Flying Fat Kid? Honestly, we were kind of just going through the paces there, but overall, I've been pretty happy with how I've been playing. This one, I just kind of wanted to get my name. That'd be really cool and very generous of Bogey's Backyard if I happen to win that hitting strip. It's a very expensive gift to be given away, but from Mira Vista Country Club, designed by Pac-Man. 9 pars, 7 birdies, 1 bogey, 1 double. 284, 278. Both of those numbers went down compared to the first round. Ball speed was down. We hit 14 out of 18 greens regulation, though. 3 out of 14 fairways. 108 feet of total putting, 27 putts. 2 sand saves. We played it quicker, only 51 minutes, but I am sweaty and tired. So that's it for me. Appreciate you guys coming along. Does anyone have any final comments, questions, or concerns? Put them in now as I put my head covers back on. Run, putt, run. I guess we'll do it. We'll hit run, putt, run. Had a good idea. I haven't been keeping up with my speed training as much as I would like to. And usually when I was doing it, I would do like at least an hour, if not close to an hour and a half, 2 hours for each of the sessions. But he was like, well, why don't you just, after you're done or once you're warmed up, hit literally just 10 or 20 shots as hard as you can. So I guess we'll do that now. And without having to dedicate a day to speed training only and then like 1 or 2 days of recovery, which I seemingly haven't been able to do, we'll kind of find a happy middle ground here and we'll swing driver hard for about 5 minutes, as hard as I can, and we'll call that speed training. Anyone looking to gain speed, I still stand by. You guys saw where I was a couple months ago. I'll get the bad balls too. I still stand by the fact if you have the time and your body can put up with it, try to do like work your way up to like an hour, if not more. But if you can't, this is a good idea by Run Putt Run of just at the end of the session, literally swing as hard as you can. And even this, you'll slowly but surely see some speed increase just from doing this. All right, let's get a couple 160s. Gel mat's good. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know triple threat. I've never hit one. Really, the only 2 mats I've ever used. I've been to like a couple simulator places, but I don't even know what they had. I can't say enough good things about the Country Club Elite. That's what I have here. And I have this same mat outside. So I hit off of this mat a lot, and I hit off it here when I first got the square. But most of my simulator journey has been on the Country Club. So honestly, I don't know. It'd be cool, though, to kind of compare. I have a pretty good idea of what the Country Club Elite is at this point. I don't know if Bogey's Backyard, whoever wins it, if he's going to give an option to either the foam or the gel. But all right, that's 1. It's 2. Not bad balls, but ball speed's not quite there. Oh, I lost it right. That's 3. Come on, Tommy. All right, it's 2:58. I'll go until 3:05, so I'm not counting all these. 3:05, and then I'm done. Problem is, after doing this, after 36 holes, plus I did 2 videos before, I'm not going to see any record-breaking numbers, but still beneficial. Just get your body slowly but surely moving faster. 159. We'll at least get 160. Right here, 160. Oh, 158. $159. $160.9. There's our 160. $155. I think one more. That's probably about 10. One more 160, and I'm probably done. Ah, 159.9. I can tell when I'm not quite turning them over. Body's getting tired. Turn that one over, but it's only 159.1. We want 160. Woo, 163. All right. I know it's off the planet left, but that's better than I expected. That's almost a PR. 163.7 was the best. Like I said, you just do that towards the end. Man, I am drenched. Do that towards the end, and you'll be surprised where you are in about a month just doing that. That didn't even take that long. How many shots did we hit? We hit 15 shots. All right. I am drenched. It's almost 90 in the garage. I'm done. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one too, Boogeyman Bill. I'll try to tune in. I gotta take my dog out. I gotta work out, watch the PGA, and then Game 7's on tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. Oh, that was a lot of golf this week. Pretty cool with the ALBATROSS, though. All right, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. Jay, Boogeyman Bill, Triple Threat. Catch you guys on the next one. I don't know if anyone's streaming tonight or later on today, but I'll tune in. Appreciate you guys watching. I got videos recorded for tomorrow and Wednesday. I gotta wash these gloves. These gloves are soaked with sweat. My hands are almost kind of pruny from being so sweaty, but I'm out of here. See you guys on the next one.